welcome back in again, everybody. I appreciate y'all coming in here and joining us. Steve from Swamp Bottom Baits. We're going to be pulling out a mold. It is our bluegill mold. I don't shoot it that much, but we're going to do a sunfish today. So a little bit of housekeeping first. If you're interested in taking a look at anything we have to offer, there is a tackle bag or tackle box link on our About page. That'll take you to the Etsy store where we sell at. If you're interested in any t-shirts or hats, anything like that, there's Swamp Swag link there. And I'd like to thank Neptune Multimedia for helping us get a lot of things up on there. I'd also like to thank everybody for the new subs that we've gotten. We're coming up close on 100. For a lot of people, it ain't much, but for me, I'm very happy about it. And I want to say thank you to all for the likes and the subs. So let's go ahead and get started, and we'll be back in just a minute. Alright, welcome back. What I've got here is 3/4 of a cup of plastisol, and what I did, I wanted a neutral buoyancy. So what I did was I took a third of a cup, about a third of a cup roughly of worm blend that was sinking, and then I took and filled it up to the 3/4 mark with Crawd 2 blend that was floating. So, and the back color, what I'm going to start out with is some green pumpkin green, and I'm going to start out with about maybe 12 drops. And then I'm going to add in, I think we're going to start out with 3 drops. This is emerald. So I think I'm going to start out with 3 drops of emerald. And see where that has us. Yeah, I think that might be all right. Saturation looks pretty good, so I think I'm going to hold it right there. And then I'm going to add in, as far as our flake goes, I'm going to add in a heaping eighth of, this is moss green. That's medium 035. We're going to do the same thing with medium black. And then I'm going to go with, this is small 015 orange. I'm going to go with just not quite an eighth. Maybe closer to a 1/16, so just a little bit over half of the eighth of a teaspoon. So there's what we're looking at. That will be our back color. So let me heat this belly plastic up a little bit more. This will have to be heated back up and degassed again. we're going with the same plastic blend with this one here. This is for our belly. And for our base color for the belly is just dead on yellow. So let's start out with 6 drops. Let's see where that puts us at. I think I might want to go with 2 more. I want a little bit more opaqueness to it. So on it where it's thin, you can't really, it doesn't stand out that much, but the thicker part of it is opaque. And then that's a 015, and then this is Bait Plastics 040 orange, and we're going to go with a level 1/8 and see what that looks like. And I don't know if you can tell, you can see the difference in the color of it. It did darken it up a little bit. So I think that's going to be good right there. So that's going to be our 2 colors. So I need to get those both heated back up and through the vacuum again. You want your temperatures to be as close as possible. I've got my dual injector here with my block, and the mold that we're going to be using is the bluegill mold from BTS. It is a line through. We've got a weight that goes inside of it, so that just sets in here like this here. And those weights I had made by Joe over at Bait and Tackle, and he said he probably won't never do it again. I guess it's that much of a pain in the butt because of the amount that I ordered from him. So I do appreciate that, Joe, and we will get our plastic ready to go, and we'll bring it back when we're ready to shoot. Alright, so we've gone through the vacuum chamber. I'm touching up the heat a little bit right now. It's 312. 311, 312. So they're about the same. And this is labeled, it says top right here in a marker. So I know which side is the top, which side is the bottom. Blending block on here. Nice even pressure down. Hold it just a little bit. And then what I'll do is I'll take this
put it back in the mic. I got 10 seconds left on there, so I'll just hit that just to kind of keep it a little bit warm. Now this mold does take a little bit longer than usual to set up because it is quite a thick bait. And the meltdown on this, when as far as doing a remelt, does look good together. But that is our two colors in the blending block. Of course, it'll be like this. This is the back, this is the belly. So I keep those separated because I can remelt those down and still get the same color. So, and same there. That'll be our back, and that'll be our belly. And if you watched some of my other videos, you know that I tend to go through and, you know, do my cleanup, get ready for the next shoot while I'm waiting for the mold to firm up. We'll put our two plugs together. That's how it will turn out. So, but like I said, when the sprue right there, a little bit of bleed together, I can remelt that down. And of course, you get a blend of the two colors, but they actually turn out quite nice. So. I like to keep things moving as much as possible. You know, and there's a bag of our inserts, which those there have all been coated in Protec Clear. So I also have some, so I did these in black, did some in white. It will give a little bit different look inside the bait. But the only ones I've done so far have just been with the clear ones. All right. Because the mold wasn't hot, I think we are good to go. It is warm. So there we go. There is our sunfish. So a lot of orange all through it. Now these here, I would rather cut the sprue off rather than pull it. But for our rod that's in there, there we go. And I don't know if you can see the hole for your line is right there, and then it comes out right there. So you're feeding your line down through it. So I'm going to go ahead and make up a few more, and we'll put some eyes on and bring back at the end of the video and see what they all look like with eyes. Alright, so the eyes I'm going to use on these are these right here. They are the Mirror Minnow 3/8 inch from Do It Molds, and some Loctite super glue gel. Oh, I forgot. You gotta screw that down to bust the seal. There we go. So one drop right in the middle. And then just work it around to make sure it fits in to that cavity. And the eyes are what really kind of set them off and bring them to life, in my opinion. I mean, you can see the difference there. It just looks so much better with the eyes on it. I'll make sure it's all the way in that cavity. So we just flip it over and do the other side. A little bit too much glue on that one, I think. I'm going to grab my razor blade. Take a little bit of that glue off of there. And I'm turning the eye to try and make the pupil point forward. Some eyes have the pupil right dead in the middle, so it doesn't make a difference, but if you look at these, see how the pupil is offset? And there we go. 3 sunfish. Alright, thank you everybody for coming in and joining, watching our video. I appreciate any likes, any subs. And on that note, y'all have a nice day. Thank you. Peace.